Hello and welcome to another video. Right guys, today we're going to be looking at standard form actually, okay, and I'll be talking through like the whole basics and the idea of like standard form. Okay, welcome, yeah, welcome to, yeah, if this is your first time like watching my video, welcome to my video. My name's Abdallah and I make maths videos, okay, and I'm a private tutor. Okay, right guys, so, sound informative. So this is all about, yeah, writing really like big numbers or small numbers in like a simpler form. So it's in the form, yeah, if you look on the top, a times 10 to the power of b, okay, where the number a, yeah, has to be between 1 and 10. So if you look at the interval, yeah, in the top right there, okay, a has to be bigger than or equal to 1 or smaller than 10, okay? And then we will come on to what happens with b actually. If b is less than 0, then it's a small number, it's a decimal number or a decimal value. And then if b is bigger than 0, then it's a large number. So this is done here, so a summary of standard formative, it is done to write really big numbers or really small numbers in a simpler and more coherent way. So it's written in a way that is more understandable and easier to deal with, okay? An example that I will come on to, actually, in a moment, actually, is that you might have like a really big number, actually, yeah, like in a context, like, I don't know, a billion or like 100 billion. Okay, rather than write out like the number of zeros, you can just write it as like 1 times 10 to the power of whatever it is. Yeah, like, so it's written in like a simpler form. Okay, so, yeah, so a little, like a little introduction to like today's lesson. So, standard form initially, so it's written between like 1 and 10. Okay, so 100,000 to the year, that can be written as 1 times 10 to the power of 5. So it's 1, because a has to be equal to 1 or more. So the number at the front here has to be between 1 and 10. And then it's times 10 to the power, so it's always times 10 to the power of something. Okay, now since 100,000 is a positive large number, we said here that if b is bigger than 0, okay, then it's a large number, so it's a large whole number integer. So it's 1 times 10 to the power of 5. Okay, so that is, yeah, so that is writing 100,000 in standard form. Okay, so it's a number times 10 to the power of something. Now, obviously, this topic obviously requires our knowledge here of like powers of 10. So on the bottom, actually, I've written like a list, actually. What happens if I have like a negative power, positive power, and so on and so forth. So remember that 10 squared is 100, 10 cubed is 1,000, 10 to the power of 4 is 10,000, and 10 to the power of 5 is 100,000. So remember, so the power just means that it's multiplied by itself, a set number of times, depending on like the number of times. Right, guys, the next example is so we've got 20,000. So again, so what I've done here, guys, is I've put like a little dot here because that's where a has to be. So if it helps you, write like a little dot here to where the value has to be between like 1 and 10. So here it has to be 2. So it's 2 times 10 to the power of 4 because it's got 4 zeros, so it's power of 4. Okay, next one, guys. So next one, we have like a decimal number. So this is going to be quite like a small number. So 0.00007 is equal to 7 times 10 to the power minus 5. Now, the way I got the minus 5, actually, is that I started at 7, and then I went back 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, okay, to get that 5 there. And then it's a negative 5 because it's a small number. If it's 10 to the negative, yeah, you will always get like a decimal answer. If you look on the top here, 10 to the minus 2 means 1 over 10 squared, which is 1 over 100, which is in turn 0.01. So remember when we started looking like negative indices, okay, anything to the negative power just means 1 over that number. So it's, yeah, so it would be like quite like a small number. Right, guys, last couple of examples. Okay, so this here is 1.061 times 10 to the 5. So this is written in standard form, actually. They might ask you in the exam to write it, to write the actual like number, yeah, itself. So all you do is just work actually. So it will be 160,100 is my answer. And then finally, like last few examples. Okay, so this is 200. So this is I think it's 26 billion. I think, and then it's 900 million. I think it is. Yeah, I think. Yeah, but basically, so I'll do this one live to it. It's going to be 2.069 times 10 to the power of, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So the answer there would be times 10 to the power of 9. Okay? So that's how I work out my standard form. Right, guys, last few examples. Right, the 15 times 10 to the 8, yeah, I've put that there, yeah, because in an exam situation, actually, it might ask you, is this written in standard form, actually? I'm going to say no, because straight away, because 15 is bigger than 10, the number at the front here has to be smaller than 10, yeah, and bigger than 1, or bigger than, or equal to 1. Okay, so straight away, I know that that will not be my answer. Okay, so that is written in that form actually. So 1.5 actually times 10 to the 9. Okay, so it will be, I believe, yeah, 15 billion. Because power 9, yeah, is actually going to be billion. Okay. Right, guys, last few examples. 0.6 times 10 to the minus 4 is 6 to the minus times 10 to the minus 5. Which again, that will have like some sort of like decimal answer. It will be, yeah, 0.00006. Okay, and then 6 times 10 to 7, that is in standard form, and then 8 times 10 to 5 actually, yeah, so they will give us our answers. Okay, so I'll just quickly write down the answers. For this, sorry. Okay. Six, and then so it's going to be 600,000, okay, for that one, and then this one's going to be 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so that will be my answer. Okay, right, guys, I hope this video was helpful for like an introduction to standard form. Okay, thank you for watching. Please do like and subscribe to my channel, and continue like sharing my videos and leaving comments, and let me know, yeah, of like any topics that you'd like me to cover. Okay, I apologize about like any like blurriness actually, or like any like shakiness. Like I am actually filming off my phone actually, but I'm hoping to try and sort out like I try actually at some point actually to like record my videos more better. So apologies about like any form of like, yeah, of like shakiness on my phone. I do apologize actually about that, guys. But thank you for watching actually, yeah, and thank you everyone for like subscribing and being patient and understanding. I'm very grateful actually, yeah, yeah. So thank you for watching, and I'll speak to you soon. Bye now.